What is up, guys? It's your boy Kazio here, and I'm sure most of y'all probably seen what's been going on Twitter lately revolving around Grand Theft Auto 6. So apparently, a couple of hackers has managed to get into Rockstar and leak a couple of gameplay videos of the game. Now, I do want to point out that we are now going on 4 years since the last leak of Grand Theft Auto 6, where a kid from the UK, I believe, managed to hack Rockstar India from a TV, surprisingly, and leak over 90 plus videos. Now, I do want to mention that all those leaks from like 4 years ago was the game in like a beta alpha stage, which I think was being developed from like 2019 to 2020. But these more recent leaks actually show the game in a more different and more polished state of gameplay. And I'm gonna be honest, the game looks pretty good, but I see a lot of criticisms coming from the map, which I'm gonna get into briefly because I think that is a huge problem that I can see a lot of people going with. But who were the ones that leaked it? Well, apparently the culprits were cyber leaks, and their motive behind it is there's a little bit of mix and it is drawing up some discussion online. One of the big talks was the fact that these guys were promoting some sort of meme coin that could be seen plastered throughout the leak footage. And I'm not a guy who's too well versed into the crypto world. If anything, I just go off the history of it, and his crypto is pretty sketchy. So I would definitely recommend most of y'all to probably stay away from this. But despite that, the people who leaked it, cyber leaks, their motive was actually pretty interesting to say the least. They're pretty upset at the fact that GTA 6 will be a digital only game, and pretty much Sony is going towards a digital future, which that's actually a pretty valid reason to do this, to be honest with you. I'm not justifying the hack in any means, but I could see their frustrations, as I'm sure all the gamers can probably believe that this isn't a good thing, that GTA 6 is actually ushering a lot of negative practices in the gaming industry. Now, one thing I did want to bring up is that when Rockstar did announce the extended look a couple weeks ago, a lot of people were predicting that this was all going to get leaked well before the 27th. And while we didn't get an actual leak of the trailer, we did get some look at the gameplay well before the extended look even came. So they weren't too far off with their predictions. But what about the videos themselves? Now, obviously, I can't show any of that because Take Two will take my channel down in a heartbeat. But I can actually describe it because I don't think that's going to really do any harm to my channel. Now, the first video that actually came out was yesterday, and it actually featured like Jason playing basketball, which goes on to confirm the basketball theory gameplay. Now, the second video was more interesting to me because we got to look at the driving as well as the combat system. We also got a chance to see how deranged these NPCs can be at times, as we literally get rammed off the road by a delivery driver who tries to attack us. Now, the combat system is actually very akin to Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm not really too surprised, and I don't think a lot of people was neither. I mean, if you take a look at some of the older beta footage from like 2022, you can actually see that they were using a lot of Red Dead animations. As of now, there are still more leaks that are coming out about this, and it's even being alleged that CyberLeaks has one of the endings to the game. Now, I do want to point out that one of the big criticisms that I've been seeing, despite the whole, oh, this game looks like GTA 5, all that other bullcrap, is the map, because I think that's where a lot of the valid criticism come from. Now, I can't show it obviously as much as I want to, but let's just say the map is very akin to like the geography of Grand Theft Auto 5. Like if you're someone who was maybe expecting a completely different map design, like actually akin to Florida, then you are going to be a little bit disappointed, because when you take a look at Leonida and San Andreas together, it's pretty clear here that both of these maps are very similar in terms of geography style. Now, one thing I could definitely say for certain is that Leonida is probably going to be a bit bigger, but a lot of the surrounding towns to Vice City are just very small. Now, I've been to Florida plenty of times, but I never really went to Miami like that. Most of the cities I went to were cities like Jacksonville, Tampa, and Orlando. So I am kind of a little disappointed that these maps are not in this game. Like, I mean, we could at least get like a second big city. Like, I think Vice City just being one of the only cities that we can explore is honestly pretty lackluster. Now, this is my personal opinion here, but I do feel like Rockstar has lost that magic when it came to developing state maps. Like, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas still remains one of the best GTA maps ever, even better than GTA 5, because it actually feels really big. Even for a game on the PS2, it featured three major big cities, something that is still technically not featured in any Grand Theft Auto to this day, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting that in GTA 6 neither. Now, technically, GTA 4 was the last game that featured like two major cities in two states, basically New York and New Jersey, but they were pretty small maps, but it was honestly still good. Now, one thing that I am hoping that might be featured throughout the GTA 6 maps is like the mini parodies of like major theme parks throughout Florida. Because, I mean, let's be honest here, it would be pretty cool and funny if we saw like a parody of Disney World and Universal Studios. Because those two is pretty much became synonymous with the state. Like, you literally can't go anywhere without South Florida without seeing an advertisement to either or the amusement park. But that was pretty much it when it came to leaks for now. Now, I do expect there to be more, as these guys did claim that they still have plenty of more leaks in their disposal, and they don't plan to stop until Rockstar issues an apology. Now, I don't know if these guys plan on continuing to do this up to the release date or the extended look trailer, but it honestly feels like they're not stopping anytime soon. And to be fair here, this is honestly very interesting to watch. But I've been your boy Kazio. Peace out, everybody.